president of Egypt was just here with the president of France. Good evening from Khalili market. Today we are heading to a very famous restaurant here within the souk. The presidents of Egypt and France just came to this restaurant, so yes, I figured what better time to check it out than now. So yalla bina. Assalamu alaikum.
سمي الله لو بيعمل حاجة خلصها.
And it is a very dusty day out here in Cairo. So the desert storm seasons, or khamasin, is happening, and the dust picks up from all the wind, the temperatures rise. Today was like around a high of 37, which tomorrow it's supposed to be 28, the day after I think like a high of 23. So yeah, it really has a huge impact, these desert storms. There's not a sandstorm today, but it is very hot. Ahlan. And dusty. Oh. So we are here at the restaurant. Let's see if there's room to go in. I have not made a reservation. I don't even think it's possible, but this is the restaurant. Located just steps away from the entrance, the main entrance. I'll turn off the camera, get seated, and see you in a little bit. All right, I was just seated. I did not have to wait at all. There is room, but it is early. So the name of this restaurant is Khalili restaurant and Naguib Mahfouz Cafe. And I'll tell you more about that man in a moment. But yes, there's live music here tonight starting at 7 p.m. It is now 5 p.m. So I did show up early so that I could make sure to have a decent seat for the live entertainment, so I'll be here a while. I'll get a look at the restaurant just very quickly. This is where I'm sitting, very nice. The stage is just in front of me. And there's nobody behind me, so I can stand up and film the music when it starts. I'm sure that will be at the end of the video that I film that. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the menu, I'm gonna order, and then I will explain more about this cafe, the president's visiting, and the history of it. So I will see you in a little bit. So as I said, the name is Khalili restaurant and Naguib Mahfouz Cafe. And the reason it is named Naguib Mahfouz is because there is a famous Egyptian writer who actually was the first Arabic writer to win a Nobel Prize. He was born in 1911, so this was many years ago, but he won that Nobel Prize in 1988. And yes, he used to frequent this area. He lived in Old Cairo. A lot of his writings and books were based off of his experiences here growing up. So people that he met, he would create fictional characters from this and stories. So yeah, it's a very famous writer here in Egypt, and he used to come to this cafe a lot, and so that is why they've named it in his honor. It is probably as famous, this restaurant, as El Fishawy Cafe, which is a 228-year-old cafe located just steps from here, maybe like, you know, navigate your way through the little maze of Khalili, but it is very close. So yeah, very famous. And like I mentioned briefly before coming in, the president of Egypt and the president of France were just recently here, and that was a wild scene. I wasn't here for that, but I did see clips on the internet, which maybe I will show now.
السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. منور يا ريس. منور يا ريس. وانت طيب يا ريس. بحبك يا ريس.
So yeah, that's a little bit of history about the restaurant. It opened in 1989, but I do believe it existed before that time and they just changed the name or adapted the name. A lot of tourists visit this restaurant as well. I have been here briefly a long time ago, but I barely remember it. I came in very quickly and then I left, but yeah, worth a visit and definitely very popular here in Khalili market. So I'm still waiting for my food, but someone started recording over here. And I asked what that is about, and it turns out it is the owner of the restaurant. He's being interviewed by a local newspaper because the president of Egypt was just here with the president of France. So, cool. واحد جنيه هلا شكرا. All right, my lemon mint has arrived. I always order this. I think you might be aware of that now with my past few videos. Let's try this one. Ooh, that one is extra good, I will say. Very delicious. I like the sugar levels. And yeah, very fresh and very large. Anyways, waiting for the food to arrive, and I'll continue watching this interview with the owner of this restaurant. And the food has arrived. Shishuk. So it's basically like a kebab for Americans, or I don't know what other countries call it that, but usually it's on a stick. And so yes, it's been grilled. And I am very hungry. I have not eaten yet, so let's try it. It looks very well marinated. Look at this. Oh yeah, very soft. That is very delicious. There's an extensive menu. It was hard to choose, but I decided to go with shish tawuk because I've made videos about the tagin and desserts and a lot of things on the menu I have filmed at some point. The pigeon, which you can check out in my channel. But this is a very good shish tawuk, I will say. Very moist, very flavorful. I'm not sure what that spice or marinated, what it's marinated in, but it's good. Let's try some of this rice. Struggling. That's rice. Yeah, but we're here for the music. We're here because it's famous. I did visit another restaurant recently here in the market as well. If you haven't seen that, check it out because they have amazing live entertainment. The food was good. as well. So I'm planning to film more restaurants here in the market and many other things, including historical sites, points of interest, maybe some shops that I recommend for buying oil. Yeah, there's a lot to do in Khalili and in the surrounding areas. It's just a matter of time of me finding the time to film it all. So let's get a last look at this food. Then I'm just going to continue eating off camera, and probably we'll come back in when the music starts in like an hour. Right, they gave me bread. I forgot to mention that. Maybe I'll order like some tahina or baba ganoush to eat this with. I'm very hungry. We'll see after I finish the chicken. I did go and order that baba ganoush, or as they say here in Egypt, baba ganoush. I do have an audience as well. Let's say hello. Hello. Nice to meet you. Oh. So let's try it. First, the bread is very good. Wow. Yeah, that bread alone is amazing. Let's get another bite though. That tastes very delicious. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that very quickly. There was so much bread. It's very good bread. I wanted to eat it with something. So now I will be stuffed as we watch the entertainment. About the two menus, something that I've been noticing is that they don't give the foreigners the full menu. They give them just the cafe menu. This is just me sitting here for an hour or two. And when foreigners come in, they just give them the cafe menu, which doesn't have like poultry and yeah, the full menu. So you might have to ask for it. Even me, they sat me down. I was speaking Arabic. They gave me both menus. Then I don't know. I was looking away and the menu was gone. And I was like, "Can I get a menu?" And they brought back just the little one. And I was like, "There's another one, right?" And then they brought the other one. So, anyways, if you come to this restaurant, maybe ask for both menus if you're not seeing like poultry and meat and everything that is offered here. I'm not really sure what's up with that, but something I've just noticed while here. was the restaurant. Live music every night at 7 p.m. around that time. Very beautiful. And the bill came to quite a lot. But it is a famous restaurant. I always say that with these types of places. It was 952 pounds. That was for a water. And the shish tawuk, chicken, baba ganoush, and limon nana, or lemon mint drink. So, I will leave a location to this restaurant.
Nice, welcome.
I'll leave the location link in the description of the video, so if you want to come here, you know how to find it. But anyways, yes, I am heading out of here back home, so thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for what's coming next, and I will catch you on the next one. Ma salama. Now the debate is whether to take a microbus out of here or an Uber motorcycle. I tend to take a microbus out of here because it's much faster than waiting for an Uber. And if you're ever trying to catch a car, you'll be waiting a lot longer. Motorcycles are a little bit faster. Let's see what we can manage. Oh. Alright. Beautiful night in Egypt though. Every night is a beautiful night.
حي على